Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And here we go on Monday night primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
43.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Another throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now they send their back in motion right. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First down, ball at the 36. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard. So they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go, 2nd down. Running back, motioning right. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
They've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That's the hook up again to Njoku. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him.
Lisa 24.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And 10 from the 41.
Red 23.
Lawrence working from the gun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Easy. Red 44.
Etienne takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. It gives it to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Yellow.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
That's complete right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Jacksonville in punt formation.
For the Jaguars.
And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
And they're on 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow.
From the 19. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 13. So Rice out on the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Chiefs hoping to break this tie before the half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Now that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Offense to the line for second down. Throwing is Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
That one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's brought down after a short gain. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 42. It's his running back. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Easy. Son. Sink break. 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence working from the gun. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Little knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Here we go.
Give up the gun to Bigsby. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Don, it's a
Lawrence throwing here. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. They're on a stop. Larry Ogunjobi.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Lawrence in the pistol. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled for the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. The Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Run for Pacheco to start the half. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Motion man left is Brown. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step up. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Etienne gets it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hey.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Lisa 24.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Finds his man, Rice. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 24. Hauled in by Rice. Ooh, and he is correct at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They're set up at the 35 now. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. But that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw Mahomes. On the move, hit it right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who could be trusted to hit from 60, and an even shorter list, the ones who get the chance to try it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
23.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, run! Tomato. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Hey, go! Done.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Move those chains. That's good.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Lisa, 20. Let's go. High. Here we go.
Going with Bigsby here. They get there to take him down right around the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Right, let's go.
They run it again with Bigsby. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, it's Bigsby. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's good for another Jaguars.
Hey.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, live.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big beetle between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Red on red.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
On red. Hey, danger. Shot. Thing's right open.
Lawrence to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, go. Behind.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, run. Son.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, go, go!
And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, and that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 now. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throw for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 3 now. Throwing again, Mahomes. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Running back sent in motion left. Trying again following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This one's caught. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. The back grabs it. And he can't stay in bounds. They're going to turn it over as he winds up just a couple of yards shy of the 1st. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now we're on this with Bigsby. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Rip, 23. 11.
And again, it's Stoughton. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
11.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
travel like a dog, I'm a traveling man.
The Jaguars into punt formation.
Jaguars.
And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 44-yard mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Going on 1st down, Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Headed out right. This is cut for a score. We are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time. That's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And that one won't stay in bounds, but boy, did they need it to. They won't be able to get the football back here.
All right, let's go.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars.